Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti Nur Fatihah binti Ramli, nombor MATRIK 278-299. So, I want to present what the topic chosen is the Stanfort Prison Experiment 1971.
Okay, before that, we watch this video. So, let's see.
The first is introduction. This experiment was researched by Philip Zimbardo. They wanted to investigate whether it is one personality or the situation in which there are in-depth influences behavior when given a social rule. Zimbardo's primary reason for conducting the experiment was to focus on the power of rules, symbols, group entity, and situational validation of behavior that generally would equal ordinary individuals.
Okay, this is the Philip Zimbardo background. He was born 23 March 1933. So the nationality is American. He was known for the Stanfort Prison Experiment, and then the others is the time paradox, the Lucifer effect, Abu Ghraib prison analysis, time perspective therapy social injustice syndrome. He have two spouses, which is Ruth Abdenor and Christina Maslach. Okay, the next is the experimental method. Firstly, 75 people applied to an advertisement asking for men to help in a prison experiment. Then, 24 of these were selected for this 2-week experiment based on their mental capabilities and stability. 24 people divided into two groups which act as prisoners and guards. And then, they taken for a fake prison located in the basement of the Stanford University. When they got there, they were stripped, made to wear prisoners' frocks. Within a matter of days, they were cutting the food supply. They were cutting bathroom use. They would not let prisoners wear underwear, and they tested to use for excessively sleep. On day 1, there was kind of normal, but the second day, what the term as the revelation happened. These were at 10 a.m. The prisoners were mocking the guards and refusing to leave their cells ready for prison call. The guards then, not obviously liking this and feeling provoked from this, they act rudely by performing push-ups, mutilating punishment, being sprayed with fire extinguishers, and mental abuse to the prisoners. The prisoners had a breakdown and suffered some uncontrollable crying and rage, and over the next few days this just increased. So the experiment was end 6 days. Because things were just so far out of hand by this point that the experiment, Philip Zimbardo and the rest of his team had to cancel it because the guards were just going too far at this point. So this experiment was end of the 6 days.
Okay, the experimental contribution in psychology has four, which is the one is story lecture test, story is the time perspective, story hero elimination project, and the last one is story social intensity measure. This experiment, the first is story lecture effect. This is good people can do bad things if faced with situation and pressure that make them have to do that. The second is story time perspective. The story is divided into 6 time zones based on time influencing experience, namely past negative, past positive, present hedonism, present fatalism, future, and transcendental future. Okay, the next is what is the contribution to psychology, the story theory imagination project. This story, every individual individual can become a hero by turning the mindset of egocentrism into social centrism. Okay, the last one is story social intensity syndrome. This is a term of a theoretical concept that describes a social phenomenon in the military. The term related to the values, attitude, and behavior that govern an individual's desire to maintain male-dominated social group relationships. So this is for a story of the contribution in the psychology. What is the important and implication of this experiment? First is the easing of law enforcement. This is when easing the law in our country, there are no manipulation of social behavior and social rules. The second, the important is we have to get the moral effect of avoiding selfishness with everyone. The last one is if we have the dominant and powerful, we should be positive to the wish of people. Other than that, the significance, the Stanfort prison experiment has become one of psychology's most transformative illustrations of how good people can be transformed into perpetrators of evil, and healthy people can begin to experience pathological reactions. So that I think this experiment are so interesting for me. So that's all from me, and thank you.